Hello. No?
Hello there.
Maybe?
Yeah.
Eh? I gotta watch Obi-Wan.
Hello?
Hello
Hey.
there.
Nope. Alright. Alright.
You there?
Nice.
I guess not. Hello.
Hello?
Nope.
For real, dog? I'm gonna fucking pass out. Ooh, I feel it in my little bones.
Oh, man.
I feel it quaking around like oats.
Like oats?
The Quaker.
Oh my god.
Hold up, that article say that Carmen Electra had her titties out? Hell yeah.
Can't believe they're just dead.
About time, honestly.
Damn. Right in front of the shot they made for you. You cursed their life.
There we go.
Hello.
There's Metty.
Oh, right. I've been recording this whole time, so there's just about 2 minutes of me going, hello?
Don't worry, we've all been recording, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure,
What's
I
going
hope.
Hello?
I've been recording.
All right. Excellent. Beautiful. Great. Wonderful. Great. Cool. Awesome. Great.
Tell us how you really...
Hello, everyone.
Not
Welcome back to
great.
DipShips, totally legitimate boating podcast. Hi, as always,
Wait,
I'm
stop. Hold on.
Yeah.
My vape's
Hello?
empty. Hold on. Give me a second.
Yep, hang on. Very important.
Yeah. Emergency, shut down the show.
Gotta have my vape.
All right, continue.
Like fucking Griffin McElroy over here.
Who?
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to DipShips, the totally legitimate boating podcast. I, as always, am your captain, Calamity Carl, and joining me, as always, my co-host, Rear Admiral PM.
My knee. Howdy.
Maritime Metty.
I stole PM's knee.
And Navigator Nick.
I got distracted trying to make sure you said boating and not budding, but hey.
Or budding, or whatever the fuck he says from week to week.
Pudding. I would like some pudding, please. Num, 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 pudding.
Nip you in the bud.
Oh, shit.
Before we start the show, we got to give a shout out, rest in fucking peace to our dear friend Aaron Carter. Friend and fan of the show.
Longtime
That's very
fan. We
tragic.
were right about to get him on.
It is unfortunate. Yeah, he was slated to be our special guest for episode 100.
But it
I
was,
don't know enough about Aaron Carter to dispute this. He might very well have been.
Could you imagine?
Right?
Look, it would have been great. We would have exchanged drug stories. It would have been fine.
Hell yeah.
I do feel genuinely
Oh.
bad. He was going through a lot of shit.
Imagine doing coke with
Yeah.
Baby Backstreet. Wish it was me.
Baby Backstreet.
Paul might have.
You don't remember that's what that was his what do you call that title?
No, I don't
His
remember that at
epitaph?
all.
That was his
That's
thing. Yeah.
incredible.
He's Baby Backstreet
I remember there being like reality show
because he was like
with like the two Carters back in the day.
the little brother of one of the Backstreet. Yeah.
Yeah, because it was his brother.
I mean,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Nick and Darren Jonas.
No.
You started that sentence with
Damn,
Nick, and
so
I was
close.
like, what's up?
Nick and Aaron Montana.
You're gonna get there.
Okay.
One more try, buddy.
Naked Brothers Band.
Okay. Sure.
How's
What
everyone's
the
week
fuck
going?
is going on? Okay.
How are we all doing?
Oh,
Oh
buddy.
man, it's been another fucking week.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready for the adventure that is Pum Week.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll take the reins. Okay. So, hey, still looking for an apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Still
Tracks.
rather depressing. Anytime I find something that's like in my price range and in an area that I like, no pets. Like,
Yeah.
okay, cool, awesome, dope. Thanks, boo. Love you. And I mean that. Otherwise, I would have re-put her up for adoption. But no, I like her too
So
much.
that's
How
messed
old
up.
is
You
she?
don't love your cat?
No, I do love my cat. She should be. Let's see. I got her when she was a year old. I've had her for about 4 years, so she's either like 5 or 6.
Aw,
See, I was
she's
gonna
also
say-
going through a midlife crisis.
Yep.
I was gonna say, I thought that you were gonna say that you were gonna put her outside. You're just gonna like
Oh my gosh.
open the door and just let her down and then close the door on.
Hell
No!
fucking no. In
the
Canadian
worst.
winter, no. I would
That is
never
the
fucking
worst
do that.
thing.
No. I'm far too guilt ridden when it comes to cats to do anything so like bad to cats. I could never do that.
Good.
Good.
This was a test. You passed.
Congratulations. You get
So,
to
yeah.
live.
Other than that, I kind of had a bit of a fucking day. What was it? Was it yesterday? Yeah, it might have been yesterday. I'll go ahead and pull up the pictures here.
Oh man.
Um,
Photographic proof of them having a day.
so
I love pictures.
I was
You
I was
too,
at
bud.
work as I do,
Mhm.
and I'm in my big washroom on my floor, and I just so happen to walk across a urinal and find one of these bad boys in there.
A singular
Yes.
untouched egg.
Just
The
a
egg.
singular brown egg.
Oh, you met cheese.
Yes.
Our
No,
good
it's an
I in
egg.
fact met cheese.
Shoutouts.
I'm out of questions at this point. Other than why.
Are you
All right,
really
I
though?
was about to say, I have several questions if you have none.
Is one of your questions how was it cooked? Because the answer is hard boiled.
No. Although I'm very... Why did you reach in and grab it? Weirdo.
Because
It's their
I
job.
wasn't going to leave it there. I need to clean it.
I mean, piss is sterile, the egg is already clean.
But I mean, like, I could not leave the egg in there. Otherwise, I would have gotten a complaint the next day going, why is there an egg in the urinal? Which I would then reply with, why is there a fucking egg in the urinal?
But, alright, think about it this way. When they gave the complaint and said, why is there an egg in the urinal? Your reply could have been, what?
No, but then that would imply that I did not clean the urinals. Because I would have, had to have gone in there to actually clean the sucker. It's actually not my job. I could have left it for the fucking lady who actually cleans the toilets and the urinals
Yeah.
on all
Exactly.
3 floors.
And then she would have
But-
said, why is there an egg in here?
But I'm like, this is good Twitter content. This is good podcast content.
Really is.
I can't just leave it there.
I cannot ignore this egg.
And then
This egg is vital.
and then I got a shout out to somebody who actually no, I'm not going to shout them out because this was actually a really stupid tweet. This is an anti shout out, but I'm going to read what they fucking wrote.
This is a shadow ban.
This is not a shout out. This is a blast.
Yeah.
You are on
Yeah,
blast.
This is a partial blast. Let's see. Did they fucking?
Partial
Oh, okay.
blast.
No, here it is. They tweeted at me, "Don't eat that egg." I had no intention.
They just
could
gotta
have
make
been
sure,
in-
man.
It could have been in something or somewhere. Yeah, a fucking urinal.
Correct.
Listen, Pum. I'm not gonna say like the track record,
Damn.
but
Are you talking
I
about my
feel
track
like-
record? In terms
I-
of what?
I feel like even if there was an extant track record, there exists a line when it comes to eating urinal eggs that one should not cross easily.
Metty, Metty, you're talking as if I like regularly eat out of a urinal. What are you insinuating right now, my brother?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Are you? Are
Am
you
I forgetting
refuting
some-
all?
clearly
Are you
something.
refuting all the times that you've eaten toilet food?
When have I ever eaten toilet food? What are you talking about?
Man, at least 3 times.
What do you? I've eaten food
What
on a
the
toilet
fuck?
before. Yes, I have admitted to that. I've eaten a pizza pocket while taking a shit.
The
All right,
cycle.
that's more fucked up than what I'm implying. Holy shit.
Then
I
what
don't
are you
think it
implying?
is.
What could you possibly be implying? Because I have no idea what you're
I
fucking
couldn't
talking
tell
about.
if that was
Out
a
with
bit.
it, man.
I'm like, are we getting gaslit right now?
That was gaslighting, yes.
Okay, like I'm about to say,
Oh
like,
my God.
we know people that are that have debated eating like fucking bathroom floor cake.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shout outs to
Yeah.
Ultima on Twitter.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm not
guys,
one of
just
these
eat a
fucking
cake
people.
off the floor. Just eat a cake off a bathroom.
Every fucking time I post a finding of mine on fucking Twitter, I get like 4 to 5 people going, "Eat it, eat it. Did you eat it? Eat it." I'm not fucking eating it.
Well, I mean, you should.
I'm not.
Hear me out. Have you considered eating it though?
Never,
Tasty.
not even once. Not even the half-eaten fucking ham and cheese sandwich that I found at the baby changing station that one
Hey,
time.
look, it's content.
That's
Give it a
really
little nibble.
specific.
Botulism is bad content. I refuse.
Oh, we learned what that was last time.
We did, didn't we?
Thanks, Misha.
Shout out to Misha.
Oh.
Thank you.
High five.
Yeah,
Misha.
I'm
Good
not
job.
gonna. Oh, I'm not done the tweet, by the way.
Oh shit!
So,
Go
so
on.
after they put in, it could have been in something or somewhere. Clearly, the fucking urinal. They ended the tweet with, "It happened in Osmosis Jones." Motherfucker, I am not Bill Murray. Okay, I'm not
Damn,
gonna
it
fucking eat
did
a
happen in
hard-boiled egg
Osmosis Jones.
off the fucking zoo monkey cage floor. Okay,
Oh my God.
I'm not gonna do
Damn,
that.
it did. Damn.
Oh
I
my
mean,
God!
just because you look like Bill Murray and Osmosis Jones doesn't really mean.
What are you on
That's
about?
fucked up.
I have a full head of hair. Everybody
Full
lets me
head.
know about it on how fucking luxurious it is.
I mean,
Okay, the last episode of DipShips went out, and I had my
Yeah.
hair down
Yeah, your
looking
hair
good.
was pretty good in
I
that.
got like 4 DMs complimenting my hair.
You know what?
It was-
I'm happy.
it's pretty good
It is
hair.
going down all the time now.
One of them was
pretty
actually
good hair.
from me.
Like,
Yes, one of them was from Nick. They wrote, what did you write? Oh, that I look like fucking Dracula from the Castlevania anime.
all right, but that's a fucking good compliment right
I mean,
there.
yeah, it
It's a
is.
fantastic compliment.
I
That's why I
fucked
took it.
Dracula.
PM's a little bloodsucker, just like Dracula.
About to say that silence after me saying I'd fuck Dracula, like what none of you would fucking. Okay.
I mean, no, I would not. I would not fuck Dracula. I'd let him fuck me,
That's
Oh.
fair.
but I
Damn.
would not go out of my
I
way
mean-
to fuck Dracula.
I mean, same. It's the
All
same
right, but
thing.
what if you
Same
don't have
hat.
to go out of your way? What if he was on your bed when you got home and he was spread eagle,
What if
just
one
like,
day he was like,
"Come, PM,
Bleh.
I want you to enter my booty hole."
boy,
One,
PM,
one
You're-
hole.
your beautiful hair has seduced me, boy.
I would tell him to fucking move over because I'm tired and I need to sleep.
Okay,
Look, if
I
you
will
want
be
to
the
hop on
little
me,
spoon.
that's one thing. I'll spoon. Hey, I'm willing to spoon. Just don't ask me to grab anything. I'm
Oh,
the
but
only straight
PM,
person
my
on this
titty.
podcast. I'm pretty sure.
What about the remote?
I'm talking the most. Anyway, what else happened? Oh, speaking of my hair being let down, so normally after a hard day of work, I let my hair down because, like, I started getting a headache after my hair being tied up for almost
Yeah.
12 hours a day.
Yeah, your ponytail's too tight. Yes.
Yeah.
So one day I'm leaving the building with my hair down, and this old woman just walks up to me and says, "You really look like Jesus if he decided to eat all the bread and fish."
Like, damn, that's really good though.
And that woman was the commenter who was like, "You should all sound fatter." From last week.
Damn, well, she might be.
No, but it was the most backhanded compliment I've ever received in my life.
It was really good though.
It's like, yeah, like all the
You look
depictions of Jesus, he's a handsome motherfucker.
Yeah, she's
So
telling you
I'll
look
take
like the
that
prince.
part of the compliment. But the fact that it's like, all right, Jesus made all this bread and fish for everybody and went,
then
nah,
just
I'm
badass
going to
ate
eat
it."
all of this shit. This is all mine.
Capitalism, baby, let's go.
Oh, man.
Fuck you, poor.
Okay, speaking of eating all the bread and fish, I have some mini munches.
Munch, the munch, the mini munch.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ah, yes.
Okay, so first, let's go with this one. The Oreo Snickerdoodle cookie.
Okay.
Oh, interesting.
Here
Okay.
it is.
I don't hate this on sight.
Oh, it's got funfetti. Never mind. I hate it on sight.
So here's the thing. This tastes exactly like the fucking those 1 packs of Dunkaroos with the ginger shortbread cookie and the vanilla sprinkle frosting.
That's
It tastes
kinda what it
exactly
looks
like
like.
that.
That's really good.
But could I eat 40 of those?
I mean,
yes.
if this pack was actually mine, I would have, but it was not mine. I found it at work.
Oh, okay.
So I took 1. And then I'm like, fuck, that's
and
really
then you
good.
got
I'm going
fired
back for
eating
another.
company property.
No. So the only thing I don't like about it is the funfetti in it is actually like rather hard and crunchy.
Mm.
And that was like the only, but it didn't taste bad at all. It didn't ruin the flavor of it or anything.
Well, yeah, it says that it's like little crystals.
Yeah, but like they could have dissolved better, or just not been as hard.
I guess.
I guess I
not
don't
there
want
at
crystal
all.
cookies.
I give it a 6.
Congratulations, you won.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good. And the next thing that I had, I think I had this yesterday. So y'all have Kraft in America.
Yes.
Yep.
Now, Kraft in America, from what I understand, only does mac and cheese.
For the most part.
No, they do other things.
Oh, they do? Okay, because in Canada, they do a wide variety of things.
Yeah, they got a lot
Like-
of dinners.
However, they're
Like
primarily
so.
known for the mac and cheese.
Oh.
Peanut butter? What?
Yeah, so Kraft does peanut butter over here.
Okay.
And this is their take on a candy bar.
Oh.
So yeah, it is a milk chocolate stuffed with fucking peanut butter and coated in peanuts, which was not needed because like what you see on the bar, like there's an extra half of that inside the bag. They just all broke off. It's not needed. If you wanted to make it chunky, put it inside the actual bar itself. But the bar itself inside is smooth.
I like them thick. I like them chunky.
Are you the
I'd
hippo
rather
from
them-
Madagascar too?
That is not from Madagascar, but okay.
It is.
I mean, it's a part in it.
I
but-
mean, it was in Madagascar, but it's not from Madagascar.
It's not what he's quoting.
yeah, I would rather that not just have the peanuts on top at all.
Yes, I
Same.
agree. I agree.
Yeah.
It did not need the peanuts. In fact, the peanuts kind of ruined it for me because it made it more salty than it was sweet.
Yeah.
It was fine. It didn't need the peanuts. Just being a peanut butter bar would have been fine enough. 4.
Would it be like a 6 without the peanuts?
Yeah, I'd say
Yeah.
so.
Damn, 2 points subtracted for peanuts.
I probably would have put it at a 7 or an 8. I'm a whore for chocolate and peanut butter.
Take fucking notes, Kraft. No peanuts next time.
Here's the thing. It's not anywhere near as good as Reese's Cups.
God, I love
I
Reese's
understand.
Cups.
Like
Eat 'em up,
even,
eat 'em
even
up,
with
eat 'em up, eat 'em up.
even without the actual peanuts themselves, this is nowhere near as good as a peanut butter cup.
It's fair.
Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs.
I appreciate the attempt though. And is that it? I think that's it. Yeah,
Fair
I haven't really been playing much video games. The only thing new that I would note is I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Cafe Remix.
Why?
Oh, what a
What
cute game.
What is that?
It is
Oh,
okay, think of like it's Pokemon X Bejeweled, except it's not tied to a grid. You just
Okay.
make chains of
You just
your
match.
Pokemon. Yeah.
Okay.
It is the worst Pokemon spin-off game to ever exist.
All right.
Damn.
yeah. No, that's about right.
It doesn't matter what else you bring to the table. I can't even think of a bad Pokemon spin-off game other than this.
Yeah. Oops. Sorry. Sorry, Misha,
Like-
for my headbutting my pop filter there. My bad. Anyway,
Like if y'all can think of anything, because I cannot think of a worse
what
Pokemon
worse?
spin-off game. Yes.
No.
I've been trying, but I can't. I got nothing.
Like
I mean-
the card video games were fantastic. Pinball was fantastic. Snap is fantastic.
Well, this is just like Troze, but like
Troze was fantastic though.
worse. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's worse Troze.
This is like
I didn't play Conquerors, even though I own it.
I forgot about that game.
You know the
Oh,
Dynasty
Conquest?
Warriors one.
I heard that was
yeah,
fine, though.
That one was
I don't know, I
fine.
didn't play it.
There was that one that was like a chess, but it was like a roulette chess where like you had all of your pieces and then it would spin a roulette with all their moves on the bottom of the actual piece. That was fun.
I feel
say, like you're making that up, but okay.
I was gonna say
Right.
Pokken,
They
but
just continued
Pokken's still pretty good.
Yeah,
It's the fighting game,
Pokken's a
right?
fine fighting game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pokemon's
Yeah.
a fighting game.
This is the worst. Here's the thing. Design-wise, it's adorable. Like, all the designs are cute. The one human character in the game is cute. It's all adorable looking.
Hey, you Pikachu.
Ooh.
How dare
That
you?
is a close second.
How dare you?
I think the reason it is
Not even
a close second.
It is a far second in comparison to this.
Hey, you
Damn.
Pikachu works if you have the voice of a child. Unfortunately, none of us do.
A child with an
Or rather-
accent.
Rather, fortunately, none of us do.
Eh.
You know what I mean.
Yeah. No, it's like, because in order to play the game, you need to play like a physics-based game, and the physics are bad.
Oh.
It doesn't feel good to play. You try to match a thing, because the goal of the game is there are ingredients on the board, like a walnut or a milk dud or whatever the fuck.
Sure.
And in order to clear it, you need to do specific conditions, which is either match it with the specific Pokemon, hit it with a skill, etc., etc. But when you try to do your chain up to the fucking ingredient, and the ingredient just fucking flies off into the distance, making you waste a fucking turn because you have a limited amount of turns, it doesn't feel good. It feels bad.
That's fair.
But it's very cute. But it doesn't save it. It is just a bad video game.
Damn.
But it's adorable.
It is cute,
adorable.
but that can't save games. Not all games, anyway.
Yeah, aesthetic alone isn't going to save this game.
Hashtag not all games.
Yeah.
And you know what's worse about this? Is that it used to be worse.
Oh.
This is a re-release of the original Pokemon Cafe, and that was objectively shittier. And they've improved it slightly. They made the game a little bit easier. But other than that, it still feels bad to play. Just make fucking Pokemon Teruzzi 2. Or Shuffle 2.
Pokemon Teruzzi.
Isn't that a Homestuck?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, that's it.
Fair enough.
All right. You know what? I'll go next.
Sure. Let's hear it.
So, Pokemon comes out on Friday.
It does.
So I was like, shame that it didn't come out this past Friday, because, man, I had off because it was Veterans Day. And it would have been great to just stream through it. And I was like, you know what? I have vacation days that are in January for when I was expecting us to maybe get to MagFest, but that's not happening this year. So I was like, I'm going to move those days around.
God, I wish.
So I moved...
God, I miss Mag.
I moved one to February to be with another vacation day I had during the winter break. I moved one into April, and then the last one I moved onto this upcoming Friday. So I could stream Pokemon, and I just went to them like, yeah, you see, it's like the only day that my family could get together, go through my grandpa's stuff. So I was like, I really need that day off.
Damn, you even made it
Side
real.
eyes. Yeah. But I was like, you know, it kind of sucks because the one guy has a vacation day that exact day, of course. He's like, yeah, he took the 17th and 18th, so we're going to be down another guy. And I was like, I'd feel bad if I gave enough of a shit.
Yeah, it sucks to suck, doesn't it?
But I kind of
Right.
don't, actually, guys.
Get fucked, I guess.
I really don't. A lot of the guys at my job now are very upset because they're actually hiring subs to fill the positions.
Oh
And I was
no,
like-
poor baby.
And I was like, yeah, you guys didn't expect that at all, huh? And they're like, yeah, no, they said they're going to do that for if anyone's out for even a day. They're getting rid of all our overtime. And I was like, man, it's almost like when I told you guys before that maybe doing over a year of overtime wasn't a great thing because this exact thing would happen. Maybe you should have listened.
God.
No, you don't know what you're talking
A
about.
Them
year of
sowing versus them
overtime.
reaping.
Oh, this sucks.
So I was like, you know, I'm still going to take the day. So I actually had to call. My boss was like, our other head custodian would always call in for us, and he would like get it all done. This one's just like, yeah, you got to go and call them, and you know, you're really going to be hurting us since you're going to be out. It's really going to be a big issue for us to
Well,
have
that
you out.
sucks to suck.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
sucks. Bye.
yeah, sucks to suck. Anyway, but then we got a new thing now. One of our new guys who transferred from another building came in one day and went, yeah, my last day's the 18th.
Oh,
And we're like, what? And he's like, yeah, I got a job in another district.
well.
You see, Carl, you
Hell yeah,
have
dude, make that cheddar.
you
right?
have that problem, but the problem that I have is similar but a little bit different to yours. So everyone that's not me and my supervisor at my building, we are all employees of the company that we work for. Everyone else is from a fucking temp agency where it's like, all right, we're bringing in immigrants. They're going to work here until their visa expires, and then they're fucking off back home. So one of my guys, their last day is like the 28th or something of November. Then he's gone for a couple of months. And then maybe he might come back. And then my other guy, my new recently hired guy is leaving on March of next year. So it's like a constant and the fucking management of the building is now giving me and my supervisor a headache going, what is with all of this swapping in new people all the goddamn time? I'm like, motherfuckers, nobody's legal. Nobody's fucking legal.
If they're
Sounds
hired
about
on as
right.
temps, what do you expect?
It sounds like a business
Yeah.
doing shady shit.
And it sucks because the guy who's leaving in November, I love this kid because he works the third floor, which is arguably like the worst floor to do. And he's been working 7 days a week, never asking for a day off since he joined us in like fucking, oh God, when did he join us? Like August.
Spliptember.
So, Godspeed, kid, please come back. I want you back.
Yeah, we're all
Shout out to
shitting our bricks because we're like, yeah, they're finally hiring a new night boss, but it seems like he's going to be from out of the district, so there's no guarantee of what kind of person he's going to be. So we're all like, oh well, I mean, it's probably going to be someone who's going to be on our asses. That's gonna suck. Until, of course, one of the day guys was like, I'm going to go in for that position and I'm going to walk around at all of your sections every night with white gloves to check for dust. And I went, you get that position, I'm throwing you off the roof. I'll fucking kill you.
Just take him out.
He thought he was funny. He is not.
No, he's not, because he's an actual pain in the ass with like all that stuff.
Oh,
He expects he's worse than our current boss. He expects everything to be done every night. He's like, you gotta summer clean this shit. You better make sure you clean the feet of those desks.
What if you just bleached him?
Like, okay, now, like the drink or like the sword?
Well, I meant the drink, but
Yes.
you might be
Wait, what
onto
do you
something
mean?
here.
What do you mean the drink?
The
Like
tasty,
you give him
refreshing
a cup,
bev.
a tasty cup of bleach.
Yeah, I'm pretty like last I checked, bleach isn't a drink.
You can drink it.
I mean,
I
yeah.
mean, you
Once.
could
It is a
drink
liquid.
anything. Doesn't make it a drink.
Yeah, that is.
It's
Never
liquid.
just come home and have a nice glass?
Yeah.
Of?
Wind down.
Bleach.
Bleach.
No.
I was going to say
Oh,
drink,
oh.
but, you know.
I've thought about it. There have been periods in the last like 2 weeks where I've thought about it, but no.
That's really sad.
Yeah, it sure is.
Speaking of things that are sad, Metty, I have unfortunate news for you.
Oh, shit.
What is?
So we were discussing going to see Film Red on Friday since Metty would have off.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked at the theater times. Not listed for Friday.
Oh
no.
And I was like, oh, well, I know they have short theater windows, but I didn't think it'd be this short. Let me see what other days it's available. We could watch it in theaters every single day this week except for Friday.
Oh,
It is
Even
my
Saturday?
God.
It is exactly Friday that it's out of theaters.
What?
And I was like,
Okay.
man. I was
That's
like, wow,
very sad.
that's awesome. That's so cool.
Sure, that makes sense. Why not?
I mean, it's been out since the start of November.
That you say that like it's a long time. It's 2 weeks.
It's not really 2 weeks yet. 2 weeks would be Thursday, actually.
Oh, true.
I'm like, that's deeply upsetting, and now I'm sad.
Give
Hey.
it like 2 more weeks and it'll be, available.
Well, there's like the shitty theater rips. Someone brings a webcam in and they just hold it up to the screen.
Then they dub it over in Portuguese.
Anyway, hey, do you guys know that Hunter x Hunter is back from its hiatus?
I did see that.
Hunter x Hunter's back.
Didn't we talk
Damn,
about
for real?
this?
I don't know.
I thought we talked about this.
But
Like,
it is
We
back.
did talk about it. Do you want to know what I want to talk about with Hunter x Hunter right now? I
Sure.
fucking hate Hunter x Hunter.
Damn.
As it turns out, what is his name? Togashi? Is that the mangaka's name?
I believe so.
He does this thing. He loves to do this thing where instead of drawing art, he'll just go fill it with words.
Oh, that's true. Yes.
I just read the newest chapter today, and like it's like a novel. It's like I don't want to like sit down and read all of this text. This is an insane amount for a manga. I'm fine with like some paragraphs here and there. Everyone's sitting here fucking reciting a Shakespeare sonnet.
Look, he's been on hiatus for like what, a couple of years at this point.
Yeah.
Bitch needs some recaps.
He's making up for lost time.
It's not
He's
even
got
recap.
some things he wants to get off his chest.
It's literally not even recap. It is the plot progressing.
Did you just burp?
Yes. Yup. That happened.
It is the plot moving forward. And it's not great. It's like the most boring shit right now, because it's like we're not focusing on any of the main characters. Not a single fucking one. Hisoka's here somewhere. He showed up last chapter for the first time in God knows how many fucking years.
Are they still on a boat?
Yeah, they're still on the boat.
Well,
They're doing this whole fucking king secession war where they're trying to figure out who's gonna succeed over the king. Or
do they
like,
at least see the destination in the distance? Is it in the
No.
horizon?
No.
Oh, God.
No. Nope. Nowhere near this new dark continent that they're going to visit.
Woof.
I don't... Man. And it's like, there's some cool parts. There's a dude who turned birds into handcuffs, and then he shot a dude's head off. It was cool. And then he just fucking has a whole soliloquy, and I'm like, I don't give a shit, bud. Please, let's move forward a little more.
They are using words.
Too many. You cut down a lot of it.
So what, is he back on hiatus?
No, not yet.
For another 6 years? Oh, okay.
Not yet. I think they said he's only putting out a couple more chapters before he goes back on hiatus. So
God.
it's not an if, it's a when.
Damn.
Oh.
I mean, that dude
Otherwise-
is struggling.
Otherwise, I actually decided, since I watched Film Red, I decided to watch some other One Piece movies.
Oh, boy.
Oh yeah, how'd that work out for you?
Well, I went to watch Film Gold
Okay.
because I remember hearing about it and then heard nothing about how it was.
Sure,
But I knew
sure.
I know it got a US release, so I was like, all right, well, I'll look and see where I can
Oh,
watch
wait,
it.
here. If I recall correctly, the two movies you watched are ones I've already seen.
Mhm.
So I'm going to hit you with a quick 2 sentences thing about the movie.
Mhm.
And then you can laugh as you think terribly different things from me.
Okay.
So Film Gold, I hated the first, half hour of it where they set up the plot,
Mm-hmm.
because it felt like just kind of stupid. But then as soon as the plot was actually set up, I was like, oh, this movie slaps, actually. This was great.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, go on.
So I was looking up where to watch Film Gold,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, oh, it's available on Amazon. I'll just rent it from Amazon. I'll watch it. I'll put it on Japanese with the subtitles. No option for that.
Oh,
Spent $6 on that. No options for that. And I was like, all right, I respect the dub. I like it. It's not what I want right now. I kind of just want to sit down, watch the movie with some subtitles, the Japanese audio, because that's what I want right now.
Yeah.
So I went on to a totally legal website.
yeah, of course.
I don't know
Beginning-
why that wasn't like your first option.
The following is a fan-based parody. DipShips, the legitimate boating podcast, is owned by Podbean, The Calamity Carl, the Gigaboots Podcast Network, and Akira Toriyama. Please support the official release.
Well, I like to go for the legal option first, and then if there's no good way for it, then all right, fucking yar har fiddle-dee-dee.
What are you, a fucking cop?
Yar har fiddle-dee-dee.
I like to
Being a
support
pirate is
the
a to me.
artists.
You know what
You've
you
been
want, 'cause
supporting
I'm
the
pirate of the
artist
street.
for the last, fucking 20 years.
And
That's true.
Okay.
I like One Piece. I'll spend money on it. I don't give a shit. It's $6.
Yeah, you do that for, merchandise and things you can't pirate.
It's $6. I didn't buy the movie
that's
for $30.
$6 that you wasted on something that you did not intake.
How did you like the movie, Carl?
Anyway, so I went onto this these websites,
Uh-huh.
and I'm like, all right, let's go find the sub version. I'm watching the sub, and I'm like, some of this English does not seem correct. Some of this English, as a matter of fact, is pretty fucked up. I have one screenshot from it.
I'm ready.
Of Frankie saying, "Now we're Sanji flashy."
Seems all right to me.
Awesome.
Now we're Sanji flashy.
There's just a lot of things like that, exactly, actually, where I'm like, why the fuck is all of these subs this weird? Subgroup was just bad. So I went,
Damn.
all right, option 3, time to go to everyone's favorite cat-based website to find a totally legal torrent and watch this movie.
Gotcha.
And I sat down and I watched it, and it was really good. I will agree with Nick.
Good.
The setup is a little like, all right, let's speed it up a little.
Like, it had to happen this way, I guess.
But when it gets into it, it's like, all right, sick. I love this. It's a really good movie. It's very fun. I think, what did I say on Twitter? Because I know at some point I like ranked them.
I saw you rank Stampede. I did not see you rank Gold.
Let me go check really quick. Bookmarks.
I gotta start drinking that slower.
Yeah, no, that shit's fucking strong.
We'll get to that in a minute, I guess, when it's my turn.
Where is my? There it is.
As I drink a cool, refreshing glass of water.
Manny made a very strong drink, and it's a little kicking my ass.
You're welcome.
I didn't say it was a bad thing.
Yeah. Going with you're welcome.
Fair enough.
So right now, my top 5 One Piece movies from 5th to 1st. Film Gold, Strong World, Stampede, Film Red, and Film Z.
Seems fair. I've seen most of those.
Yeah, so let's talk about Stampede. Film Gold, it's fun, it's flashy. Guild Tesoro, the bad guy, ate the gold fruit, and he controls a city of gold. Who cares? They go through some of his backstory, they flash through it at like one point. Yep. And it's just like, all right, cool. Yeah, he's got a sad, tragic villain backstory where his wife was sold to slavery or something. Boo-hoo, cry about it. It's all right movie. It's very fun. Stampede was a celebration of One Piece's whole, like, everything. It was like the 20th anniversary movie, pretty much. Where Oda was just like, I don't want this movie to exist if it's not for the 20th anniversary. And they were like, yeah, sure, fuck it. So I didn't know that while I was watching. I'm just seeing characters show up like, oh shit, that's that one bitch from fucking Skypiea. Yeah. There's the octopus guy who's in Arlong Park, and then the fucking Shabouti archipelago. Yeah. There's that one bitch from the last movie I just fucking watched. Wow, crazy. The wildest part is when they're like, here are all these pirates that showed up to get this treasure on this little island, to get the treasure that was left behind by the Pirate King, and they're like, here's Foxy. Yeah. Oh wait, let me use this one because it doesn't have the fucking flux thing in the corner.
The treasure that the Pirate King left behind. It's not the One Piece. This one is not the One Piece.
Well,
I was like, why the fuck did you assholes bring Foxy back? I was actually like really excited. I was like, no fucking way they remembered Foxy. And it's not even like a one-off bit. He shows up multiple times.
Yeah.
They almost let him use his devil fruit at one point, and I was like, wow, that's a lot more than I thought you'd get.
He has a devil fruit?
Yeah, he ate the slow fruit. He shoots slow beams.
I don't remember him at all.
And he's only canon because at one point when Luffy meets Boa Hancock, the pirate empress, she ate the love fruit, which like freezes people with a love beam. Mm-hmm. Luffy sees the beam and he goes, oh no, it's just like that Splithead guy's fucking slow fruit.
Splithead guy?
Yeah, because
his hair.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
I love when animes include just one sentence and just makes an entire either like movie or filler arc canon.
Right.
Like Bleach did that because in like the main timeline Vizard arc, they referenced the Bount guy and flashed the fucking main villain of the Bount arc, and it's like, there you go, canon.
Yeah, fucking Foxy's not even like non-canon. He was technically canon filler because he was in the manga and everything.
Wasn't he just like in the chapter pages or some shit? I don't remember.
No, he had a whole arc.
Oh my god.
He was a major villain of an arc. Oh, anyway, the whole plot of this movie is, all right, so we're going to have this big pirate festival where we're going to have this competition. Whatever pirate team gets the Gold Roger's treasure that he left behind on this island gets to keep it, and they, get to do whatever with it. And everyone's like, all right, we're going to go get this fucking treasure the Pirate King left.
Uh-huh.
So, all these people race to go up this big stream of water. No, fuck you.
Wait, hang on. hang on. No. Hang on. Actually, hang on.
Mm-hmm.
Because Audacity stopped recording.
Oh.
So, recording again.
That's good.
Misha, I apologize. You're gonna
Scary.
have to use this part and the sync track. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. Nothing of me talking was lost except me saying "uh-oh" the first 2 times.
Scary.
Very
Anyway,
funny.
continue, Carl.
Okay. So
Oh, Misha, I'm sorry.
they're on this island. There's a stream that shoots out of the middle of the island, and on it's like a island in a bubble. And they're like, Roger's treasure's up there. So everyone races up there in their ships. They get there, and they grab the treasure, and they tease like what's inside. Like Buggy gets there first, because of course Buggy's there. And he opens it, and he goes, "Wait a fucking second! What? Why is this here?"
It's just a dildo.
And then Usopp gets it, and he's just like, "Ain't no way this is fucking real."
Usopp gets it?
Usopp gets it. Actually, I'm going to talk about Usopp for a second.
Okay.
So, Usopp and Dressrosa kicked ass, obviously.
Okay.
And then the 2 arcs after that, I've kind of hated him. This movie made me remember that I like Usopp.
Yeah, he's great.
I was expecting you to put him on blast, I'm not gonna lie.
He
I'm a little
has really
disappointed.
good moments in this movie, and I wish they had more of those just in the show.
I'm sure as it goes on, he'll have more. But so the whole point of this movie is this guy who used to be on Roger's crew, Douglas Bullet.
Douglas Bullet?
That's
Yup.
his name, Douglas Bullet.
What a good name.
He rules for about
Escaped
a
from
fourth of the
Impel
movie.
Down when Blackbeard showed up there. And he's just like, all right, hey, listen, assholes. I ate a fruit that lets me combine things together. So I'm going to combine my ship full of weapons with all of your weapons and a bunch of Navy battleships and make a giant mech to destroy everything.
Yep.
I'm going to kill every major character of this generation. All the Marines, all the big name pirates, all of you. You're all going to die, and this whole era is going to end.
I mean,
Holy
damn,
shit.
all right.
He's a pretty
Like-
cool villain.
And he goes, the
Motivational.
easiest way for me to get this era to end is to grab the One Piece. And I have the easiest way to do that. And he opens the chest to show an eternal pose that is, like a compass that points to specific islands.
I was just
With a
pointing at the
record-
One Piece.
Yep.
A record to Laugh Tale, the final
Yep.
island where the One Piece is.
Damn.
And it's like, oh, that's just it.
Yeah, that's more than I was expecting, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's just the One Piece in your hands. Jesus
Literally,
Christ.
yes.
And how long ago was this movie released?
I think it was like a year or 2 ago.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
relatively
Maybe a
recent.
little longer.
You still gotta punch your way through the entire Marines to get it, but
It's fine. He could.
He was like crazy strong.
probably.
He was like, yeah, we're gonna get the Marines to call a buster call on this island, so they'll try to destroy it, and
Buster
I'll suck up all of their strongest ships to become the most unstoppable fucking thing on this planet.
Damn, I mean, bitch had a plan, alright, let's go. Hell
Of
yeah, I'll
course.
put my flag behind him.
I would not.
Sorry.
He almost does it, of course, until Luffy beats him, because of course Luffy beats him, the
Oh yeah,
hero.
protagonist.
I will say though, the scene where he actually does get beaten is like a huge montage of a lot of key characters using their
Yeah.
powers, super cool, and then Luffy beats the shit out of him.
It's like fucking Crocodile from Alabasta is there. You got
Yep.
Rob Lucci from Water 7 and Ennis Lobby. You got fucking Trafalgar
Wario is
Law.
there.
You got fucking Daria from Daria. Anyway, Luffy gets the fucking pose at the end of the movie.
And he
Everyone's
cracks
like-
it in half.
Kind of
And
literally,
everyone's
yes.
just like, wow, Luffy, you got the eternal pose for Laugh Tale. And he just goes, crush. I don't need this shit.
It's not fun if I don't get there on my own.
Pretty much.
It's like, what a good movie.
God, I hate that.
It's a really good movie. I love it.
Like, my least favorite part about that movie is that Douglas Bullet is so cool when he is not a mountain.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, the fact that his name is Douglas Bullet
It's
is
so funny.
still the best.
Yeah.
It's really funny.
So why Douglas murder?
What?
Why Douglas murder?
why he murdered?
Why'd they beat
Yeah,
him?
Why?
He believes that he needs to be the strongest person in the world because he was left alone. He had no family. All his friends pretty much left him. He was caught by the Marines and trapped in the fucking world's best prison.
Yeah.
And then Roger died because he wanted to save his crewmates. So he was just like, fuck that shit.
And he's like,
Could you
crew
not
makes
just
you
wrangle
weak.
up the old crew again?
No.
No, he wants to be his own. He thinks that crew makes you weak,
Yeah.
and he hates basically the whole generation because he all thinks they're not strong enough.
He's like, they're all a bunch of fucking little babies. They don't know shit, and they won't kill for
They're
anything.
they're all going on about Nyakama and
Yeah, exactly.
Kokoros and Mamarus.
He's a pretty intimidating villain. He beats the shit out of everyone, like
Yeah,
hardcore.
Mamaruing the Kokoros.
It's wild. So other than that, I played Sonic Frontiers. That just came out, and
How
it's
is
really
that?
good.
I've heard way more good things about that game than I expected to.
It's
Right?
It's so fucking good. All I'll really say, I got to the first boss,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, "All right, now you're supersonic.
Jesus. Okay.
Beat the shit out of this boss." And they put a fucking vocal track in.
Let's go.
And it's like,
Live and
I hope
learn.
it was just literally rules of nature.
it pretty much is actually just fucking rules of nature. It's so fucking good. And I don't feel bad saying like, well, you turn into supersonic, because the whole, like, you get to there and they're like, all right, go and collect the Chaos Emeralds on the first island. It's like,
Gotcha.
you can collect all of them now? That's just the thing. You go to each island getting Chaos Emeralds.
Alright.
Yeah, makes sense.
It's a very good game so far.
That's
I enjoy
cool.
it immensely.
I will
Son,
play
the
it
hedge.
eventually.
I hear people shouting to the fucking heavens, boss number 3. That's all I hear people saying on fucking
Yeah,
How
Twitter.
I
long-
keep seeing boss 3, and I'm like, you motherfuckers, one of you is going to slip up and spoil the rest of this game for me, and I'm going to kill you.
All right.
Probably
So my
Jordan.
thing is, oh man, a Sonic the Hedgehog game where you're just playing as Sonic the Hedgehog.
Uh-huh.
All right. So step 1, how long until Shadow shows up as a boss? Step 2, how long until playable Shadow DLC?
I hope there's more characters in DLC. That would fucking rule. But yeah, game's
God.
good.
That's good. That's good.
Controls pretty well.
I have no interest in Sonic.
It is very
Damn.
fun.
Is it worthy of Sonic Adventure 4 or no?
Where was
You
3?
mean being called Sonic Adventure 4?
Heroes. Heroes is unfortunately part of the trilogy. Yes, is it worthy of being Sonic Adventure 4?
I would say so.
If everyone's hyping it up this much, I would guess yes.
It's just
Damn, am I gonna have to buy a Sonic game, like, actually?
probably.
I hate this.
The benefit for me is I have a 9-year-old brother, and he'll probably get it eventually, and I'll just take it when he's done.
Damn, you right.
It's real good. All right,
You lucky son of a bitch.
I know.
Your
that's-
parents still... Fuck.
that's all I got.
Alright, I'll go.
Hello, everyone. This is your captain speaking. Just cutting in to do the normal housekeeping stuff, tell you about some things going on and everything. So let's just get right in there. If you'd like to keep up to date with the podcast, you can do so by going over to DipShips Pod on Twitter. That's at DipShips Pod. Or follow us each individually at The Calamity Carl, at GFPPM, at Metorman, and at Echo Fetish. EKKO_fetish, I believe. I hate Nick's name so much. If you'd like to send in any questions, you have any topics you want us to talk about, you can send them over to questions@dipships.boats. You can also send in suggestions for the Patreon and for different tiers and everything to suggestions@dipships.boats. You know, just throwing those out there, just little emails for you all to check out. Send in stuff, you know. Speaking of Patreon, hey, if you'd like to support us directly, you can do so by going to patreon.com/dipshipspod. Maybe by the time this video is up, I've enabled YouTube memberships as another way of supporting us for those who don't like Patreon. So you'll have more than one way to support us directly if you would like to do so. We have just put up the newest episode of PM versus Anime for $5 and above patrons, which is PM versus Mazinger. I got a message from G, our editor, saying that part 2 of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, or PMVA versus rather, is almost done. God, I can't speak today. So that's almost done. It's almost ready to go up. That'll go up either this weekend or next weekend. Probably next weekend to space it out a little more. And you can watch new episodes of DipShips early. You can watch new episodes of this early, all for $5 a month. You can listen to episodes of DipShips a day early, get the audio version if you're just a $1 patron, if you can't afford $5. And for $10 and above, I get to thank you right here with an audio shout out during this part right here. And I'm going to do that right now, starting with Alatos Diogenes, Bye, Breakdown 707, Dorgan 23, Dr. Perpaka the Purple Paka, Fire Trooper 113, Frost Samurai. Generic Jackal says, it's okay, PM's Tooth, I'm also lost. Javier Porksword, Chris Derp, Lordy Fars, Lythander graciously thanks CPU for the luck. Mr. I Like Spam, Nap, PM's Tooth is lost and scared. Ryan Superfan, Christmas Mode, Miru Tempest, Scrimbeth. So this is why they call it the Skeleton Tome. The Crossing Fate, Urameshi Trev, Vinegar Ultimax, Wimpy the Grizzly Bear, Waba in avoiding Pokemon spoilers by locking his Twitter, Zombie Slayer 051, and our $20 patrons, Matthew Caleb Davis and Mr. Collector, and our $50 patron, Yellow Yondello. Thank you all so much for the support. It means the world to us. It helps us out immensely, helps us pay our editors, helps us pay ourselves, keeps us alive, pay bills. So it helps immensely. And if you can't directly support us through Patreon or memberships or whatever, what have you, whatever you have, you can just spread the podcast around, tell people about it, tell them to listen. Because, hey, podcasting gets written based on word of mouth. So just tell people about it and let them know to check it out. And I hope that they like it if you do that. Speaking of people I'd like to thank Vidazen at _VIDAZEN_ on Twitter for our intro song Starbird and additional music such as Appetite Delight, Ride of the Wave, and Seaside used for the ad break intro, the Party Boat series, which we have to do more of at some point, and DipShips, the segment of which we do food and stuff, respectively. Got to add that part in there. I'd also like to thank Shibuya Gato and Shura Art for our art assets. Shibuya did the... Shut up, phone. Shibuya did the logo, and Shura did the thumbnail and everything. All the art that you are looking at. Thank you both very much. And I'd also like to thank our editors, Misha at The Misher, and Amazing G Guy for editing. Misha does the podcast, which you've all been seeing, does an excellent, excellent job. And G has been doing PM versus Anime, and has also been doing an incredible job. So thank you both very much. Don't forget that we're also available on Podbean, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, and of course the video version on YouTube. There's many ways for you to listen, only one to watch. So make sure you choose carefully. Please enjoy every way that we are available. We're also on TikTok. DipShips Pod on TikTok. I don't know how well we're doing there right now, but I still have to put up more clips and stuff there. So be excited for when that happens. Also, don't forget to watch DipShips, the DipShips Humble Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series. Me and PM going through a bunch of different sets of Yu-Gi-Oh! Pulling packs, dueling each other, having a great time. And also, the Millennium Microphone Master Saga, or M3S, that me and Shibuya are doing, where we, pull from master packs to get secret packs, and then pull from the secret packs, and then duel each other. It's a fun series. It's a good series. You should check that out. Other than that, like I said, memberships should be available on YouTube when this is up, I believe. So if you don't want to support through Patreon, you'd rather do it through another source, that's definitely a better source, I would think. Otherwise, we could also set up a coffee page. I don't want to spread us too thin, but I know people are a little iffy about different ways that different companies handle things, and it's understandable because companies cannot be trusted. Thank you for listening. I hope you all are enjoying the episode, and I hope you continue to enjoy the rest of the episode.
Hello. If you're listening to this podcast, then you're either a big fan of boats or a big fan of listening to friends goof off for a few hours. Well then, I have excellent news for you. Yu-Gi-Oh! The show has plenty of boats. And the Millennium Microphone is a podcast where four friends rewatch the show with boats and also goof off for a few hours every other week. It features that Carl guy that you've been listening to here, along with Shora, BioRoxas, and me, Shibuya Gato. Check us out on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or Podbean. We also have a Patreon to see how many seasons people will force us to watch, so go check that out too, at patreon.com/millenniummike. If you don't know how to spell millennium, that's 2 L's, 2 N's, and then an MIC at the end. Or you could just Google us. I guess that works too. See you there!
I want to start off by saying the end of last episode was not a bit.
No, it's not a bit.
What was the end of last episode?
The last
I don't
episode was
remember.
everyone laughing at me for not realizing I was the fourth host of this podcast.
Oh, yeah, it was pretty funny.
They all started laughing, and I don't remember who, but someone was like, "All right, who's going to tell him?"
Yeah, I just
They're
said
like-
he still doesn't know chat.
Yeah, and they're like, "Tell him what?" And I think it was PM. They were like, "He just sounded so genuine and happy to hang out with his friends. I felt bad."
Yeah, we were gonna keep going for a hot minute.
And I was just like, yeah, like, you asked me to come back, and I'm like, yeah, absolutely, I'm having a great time.
I thought we were gonna keep the bit going for a little while longer.
We
and
were,
then
but
Carl-
then we all broke down laughing at his like super genuine happy reaction to hang out with friends. Like, yeah, I love you guys.
Yeah, let's spend time with my buddies. Why are you laughing? Yeah, I'm happy to be here. So my week started off with the fact that the 8th is when we vote here in my state.
Hell yeah, voting!
Yeah, electoral process,
Hell yeah.
I guess. But we went there, and
Democracy!
I'm gonna just kind of breeze over this because I'm assuming we've all done it. But you go in, you sit down, you fill out the bubbles, and then you put it in a machine. The person in front of me was so confused because it takes 8 seconds because I spent some time looking into people. I already knew what I was doing. Sit down, bubbles, get up, go to the machine. But the dude in front of me kept having his ballot rejected by the machine. He tried 3 times. The dude next to the ballot machine is like, "Here, try it this way. Okay, try it this way. Okay, sir, is it okay if I actually look at your ballot?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure." This man had filled out every single bubble.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So
when there's a column for the
Uh-huh.
position and then rows for party. He voted for every candidate for every position.
He understood.
I think you should be able to do that. No, I think it's fair. If
It
you're
would just annul
undecisive,
everything.
you're undecisive or indecisive,
Uh-huh.
and you're like, I can live with any of these.
Well, then you could just
Okay.
not vote.
So here's the thing. There are
But
countries
that's
with
part of the
mandatory voting,
Mhm.
Correct.
like Australia and New Zealand, and they actually have a null vote category.
Yeah, I think that would be fine if it's just I don't care whoever.
It's not I don't care whoever, it's intentionally I abstain,
Ah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
But this motherfucker just every single bubble, including
Every single
whatever
bubble.
batshit independent candidate, Vermin Supreme, he colored it.
And he looked so genuinely confused when they were like, you can't do this. You need to only do one bubble and then the machine will accept it. And he was like,
okay.
"Oh."
So, I don't know about New York yet,
Mm-hmm.
because my registered polling place is still in New Jersey. In New Jersey, what happens is you go in the booth, you pull the lever,
Uh-huh.
it lights up, and there's a bunch of buttons.
Oh, I've heard about the ones with buttons.
And so if you click the Democrat button, and then you go and click the Republican button, the Democrat button turns off, and the Republican button lights up, and vice
Fair.
versa.
Makes sense.
So you can only vote for one person in each row. And then when you're done again, you push the lever back up, and it shits out a card for whoever's in charge of the fucking polling place. And they put it in a pile.
Fair enough.
You don't have to fill out the bubbles like it's a fucking standardized test in high school.
Listen, my
Also,
town
this
is
person
so
never
small.
took a standardized test in high school.
Maybe they did, and this is just how they filled those out too.
Damn, that would explain a lot.
Also, it was kind of mid-afternoon-ish in the early days of November, and I'm like, okay, it's gonna be cold. I'm gonna put on a nice jacket. It was 80 fucking degrees.
Yeah.
I left the polling place sweating, and I was like, this isn't great. It's November.
Ha.
Yeah.
Imagine the atmosphere working how it's supposed to.
Right. Other than that, I felt like I was a little harsh last week on Marvel Snap because I played one game of it, and said it sucked.
So now that you've played 2 games of it.
Today I booted it up. I played for 3 hours.
That's a little excessive.
So you like it then?
I just wanted to make sure.
Good.
No, I still think it sucks.
Oh,
okay.
Okay.
I played it for 3 hours just to be like, okay, I'm going to grind up, I'm going to get some more cards, I'm going to get into the ranks where people are actually playing this game. And it's just not very fun still. I have discovered, in fact, new issues about it that make me like it even less.
Oh.
But hey, the biggest plus side of it is still that games take about 5 minutes. Because in those 3 hours, I think I played literally over 100 games of Marvel Snap.
Yeah, that's the one problem with the new Yu-Gi-Oh game, Cross Duel.
Mm-hmm.
Those games can get long.
Yeah.
Like if you're playing for the full 8 turns and you're playing with somebody that either has shit internet or a shit phone, your one game can last up to like half an hour.
Yeah. I play Magic the Gathering, and the like online platform for that actually allows for best of 3s. And if you sit down and play a best of 3 of Magic the Gathering, you're not going anywhere for like 2 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, that's correct.
So like I can appreciate the like almost zero commitment this game takes. But also now that I've played it for 3 hours, this is a statement that might not make sense at first, but this is a mobile game, not a card game.
No, I feel that.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah. And like it's a fine mobile game. I don't like it as a card game. And I love card games, so I'm moving on. I also went back to Resident Evil 2 Remake this week.
Ooh.
Because when that game came out, I beat Leon A and started Claire B immediately, and then stopped. I don't remember why. I think just I was a little burned out after blitzing through the first half of the game. And then I got distracted by just everything else coming out and life, and it has finally slowed down a bit, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to beat Claire B. And
how'd that work out?
That game is still incredible. Like, I've played through, I did not play the original 1, 2, or 3, but I've played Resi 2 Remake, Resi 3 Remake, Resident Evil 4 like 5 times, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and Resident Evil 2 Remake is just so fucking good compared to all of them.
Yeah. That one's really good.
Yeah, like the game plays great, and for what it is, it has so much because you beat it, and you unlock another game mode, which if you beat that, it unlocks another game mode, and then there was DLC, which added 4 more missions, which I got for free, because I think it was just all free. Yeah, Tofu Survivor is a very funny game mode. You literally play tofu.
You play a literal giant cube of tofu.
Yep. And I'm a little sad because I have that on my PS4, and I have Resident Evil 3 on Steam. So 3 is much, much easier to play, much more convenient, and it runs better. But also, now that I've beaten 3, it doesn't have extra stuff like 2 does.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit of a letdown, even though 3 was fine, but it's also, like, shorter.
Well,
so
alright, so 3 was originally intended to be one of the DLCs for 2.
That would make sense, actually.
And then, when they made it a standalone, 3 had DLC planned, and for some odd reason, Capcom went, no. No, why would you put DLC out for this game? And they went, well, money? And Capcom went,
money.
No, idiot, make 4.
Well, wasn't 3 also done by, like, a side team, like a B team?
Well, everything is done by a side team at Capcom these days.
Fair.
No, but, like, there's the Resident Evil A team that worked on, like, 2 remakes, 7 and 8, and then there's, like, fucking...
If
like
it
all,
was...
like the DLCs and 3, I believe, were done by a B team.
If it was, I mean, the B team did good. Like, the game is fine. It's great still. It's just, you beat it and it's done.
Yeah, shorter, more bare-boned.
Yeah. Also this week, I rediscovered how to enjoy playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
I'm so sorry.
Because, like, I hopped onto Master Duel and it was great. I played some old decks, and then I had been playing long enough that I could just build the meta shit, and the meta shit's not very fun.
Yeah.
I don't really like playing branded that much. I sat down and made a Rika deck. They're just a bunch of plants.
Yeah, the plant princesses.
Yeah, they're fun because like when I first started playing Yu-Gi-Oh, it was fucking Yugi Kaiba, and you know how that goes.
Yep.
But when I actually got into Yu-Gi-Oh,
I feel like we talked about that last week.
Yeah, when I actually got into it like kind of competitively, it was near the end of 5Ds and the start of Zexal, and I played plant synchro. And I was like, oh, this is great. I'm just going back to my roots. The pun is intentional. And it's great. It's fun. I'm not going to climb very high, but I don't really need to. I just hop on, play a couple games of plants, and I'm like, good. I'm enjoying fucking card games. In
Nick,
terms of like more... Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, if you don't like meta right now, just wait until we end up getting to fucking tier limit.
Yeah, for real.
Oh boy.
I was gonna talk about another game, but real quick, I just want to share with you all this Yu-Gi-Oh card I discovered today.
Yeah.
It is called Scapegoat.
Oh yeah, Scapegoat is great.
Ghost?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're so cute. I've never
my
seen this
God!
card before, but it is adorable. They're little fucking spook eyes. I love these fucking things.
Little baby!
Yeah, they're adorable. I had someone use this against me today, and I lost my mind.
Yeah, they're
I
great.
forgot this card was a tuner.
Right?
I didn't even realize. Holy shit, that's wild.
So a friend of mine has been really insistent that we try out this game called Crime Site for about a year or so, and it went on sale recently for $7. So he picked it up for both of us, and we sat down to play it. And this game is completely insane. I'm going to give you the briefest overview of the plot that I can. The year is like 2075, and there's an AI that can predict future crimes. We're not going to get into how that's problematic right now. Just go with it.
Alright, I've seen this movie.
Yeah. The AI that can predict future crimes discovers that sometime in the future there will be a crime committed that has like an apocalyptic ending. Like it will end humanity as we know it. So they come up with a new AI whose entire purpose is to figure out who's going to do that and stop them. And that AI discovers that there is like an evil AI that is working to make it happen. And they name these two AI Sherlock and Moriarty.
That fucking rules.
And they made them into hot anime boys. I'm going to send a picture.
Let's go!
Yeah,
And
Sherlock
then
and
you had
Moriarty.
to fucking ruin it.
Sure.
And this game is like... I play Yu-Gi-Oh! And I play Yu-Gi-Oh! Relatively well. This game is so complicated.
Oh, I think I've seen this on Steam.
Probably. It's like... the battles take place in a simulation. You can have a 1v1, you can have a 1v2, you can have a 2v2. And I feel like the game is best played in a group of 4, because that gives you Sherlock and Watson on one team, and Moriarty and Irene on another team. And in a group of 4, one of the investigators is also working with Moriarty in secret. And it's a genuinely, like, fun kind of detective game where you have to, like, do things that give you clues, like, if you move a unit, but the person who is Moriarty also moves a unit, he gets priority. The unit will follow his commands, which tells you some things that you can use to rule out possibilities. And I think I'm just too fucking stupid for this game. I played like 5 games. I won 1.
Oh, so wait, this is just a versus party game?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like the way you were talking about it. I thought there was like an actual like
no, the story is just
story.
like set up.
Okay.
The full game is all multiplayer. There's like an AI you can go up against, but like the actual game is just you build a lobby, you go in, people are randomly assigned roles, and you try and stop a murder from happening. Like Sherlock wins if you can prevent the murder, and Moriarty wins if you cause the murder.
There's no actual resolution to the cool plot.
There's no resolution because
dressing.
like every single game you play is technically a simulation of what could happen. It doesn't go anywhere. But it's very fun, it's very interesting. I feel like there's a lot kind of under the table strategy here, and I feel like it's best played with 4 just because you can fuck with people better, because when you go in as 2, one of you is Sherlock and one of you is Moriarty, and it tells you in the beginning who you are, so you know the other person is trying to commit a murder.
I've never experienced this in a situation where, like, you hyped me up so much with the premise and then immediately unhyped me.
I know, it's so interesting. And, like, the game's fine, but I would also totally play a story mode of trying to stop this apocalypse from happening.
Fuck a game. Give me an anime of this. This is a cool concept. I like this.
That's a really good concept.
Yeah, I would watch that, honestly. Yeah, that's my week. It's been playing a bunch of shit.
In the anime. Jesus. All right.
All right, what you got, Metty?
Oh, no, it's Metty's turn.
It is. It is Metty's turn.
All right, so, first thing and the most hype.
I'm ready.
Today I went on lunch, right?
Yes, food. Let's go.
Exactly. So I walk up to the soda machine in the break room.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And I don't normally drink soda. I normally do water. But today I was like, I want a grape soda.
Sure.
So I pull out my wallet, completely forgetting that I had loose dollar bills in my pockets
Uh-huh.
from just random people handing me dollar bills.
Yeah.
My life is amazing, I guess.
Sure.
And I pull out my wallet, and there's only a $5 bill in there. And it's one of those standard Pepsi machines, and it says accepts one end, and the $5 bill thing is scratched out.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, I wonder if it'll still take a 5. So I jam the $5 bill in there.
Uh-huh.
And it goes.
Okay.
And it's like, make your selection. I'm like, yes! Man, I really hope it just doesn't spit out 50 cents when I hit the button.
Terrible
because it thinks
news.
it's $1. Excellent news.
Oh.
So I hit the button for the grape soda. And it puts out a grape soda.
Uh-huh. Good.
And then I hear the rumble of change.
Uh-huh.
And, because, it doesn't have a dollar return, it only has quarters.
Yeah.
So it starts shitting out quarters, except there's $3 coins in there that it doesn't know are dollar coins.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Let's go.
So I put $5 into the soda machine, and I got $6 out of the soda machine. And 2 soda.
Nice.
That's some
I was
good
like,
karma right there.
I'm winning. I just won lunch, everybody.
I didn't know that was a
One
thing I could
soda
do.
on me.
You should have played in the lottery.
Yeah, son of a bitch. Yeah.
It was
Well,
your
no,
day.
the Powerball dropped under $2 billion again. So.
So?
Yeah, I still should have played it. $1 million still would have done me good. Let's see, what else?
Isn't that wild where people will go like, oh, I'm not going to play the lottery this week. It's only 5 million. It's not 60 like it was last week.
Well, all right, so
what? Do you have 5 million right now?
I
No,
never
you
play
don't.
the lottery because I understand that it is a voluntary tax on the stupid.
I have
it's a
$11.
But also, yes,
I don't know.
precisely.
I saw
Nick.
someone break it down where it's like, percentage-wise, if you buy, I forget if it was 2 or 3 tickets each week, you're fine. Because if you ever win in your entire lifetime, you're good.
That sounds like copium to me.
I don't know, there was math involved and I'm stupid. It seemed
That's
like
fair.
it made sense.
That 100% sounds like copium. Anyway, because that
What's he
still
got?
requires the winning.
Yeah,
What else you got, Metty?
but also it's like $3.
So let's just throw it back to last week when we did the titty milk.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
All right, so let me preface this by saying, Gamer Subs, please still give us money. We
Please.
will shill the shit out of you, please.
Oh, wait, I just remember where
Please.
this is going.
Please give us money. So my piss was cloudy and like extra smelly for like 2 days after we
Yeah.
drank the titty milk,
Same.
Uh-huh.
and I'm like, my liver is just like rejecting this. Like I feel like this is my body telling me never drink this again.
God.
You see, I'm going to do an experiment. I'm going to have some soon and then see if it does it again.
You should have that and the McRib and just explode.
That being said, Gamer Subs, if you're listening, please, everyone, please buy Gamer Subs. Please give us money, please. Oh,
Use discount
dear
code
God.
DipShips. It won't work, but it'll get them interested, maybe.
Please.
What is this code
Please.
people keep trying?
Hey, did I mention that my mom's got cancer on the face?
You mentioned
Yeah,
that they
last
had
week.
skin cancer of some kind,
Yeah, my mom got face cancer.
and we thought it was botulism, and we were wrong. It is not what
Uh,
botulism is.
Shoutouts to botulism.
Shout outs to botulism.
Sure, why not? Yeah, high five botulism. Anyway, so she went in for one surgery to cut it off,
Mm-hmm.
and apparently it didn't all take, so she went in for a second one, and now she is supposedly cancer free.
That's
Nice.
good.
So now she has to go
Nice.
into a third surgery at a plastic surgeon to sew her face shut.
Great.
So it's open?
Yeah, there's a little hole. Wait. No, let's continue that phrasing.
Yeah, it's fine.
Anyway, so I was like, alright, well, after the plastic surgeon, you better not wear any fucking makeup until that shit heals. I don't want to hear anything about this being infected.
For real.
And she's like, oh, it'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine as long as you don't wear makeup.
Bitch.
My
Alright.
cat is having
You
a
know
bad
what?
dream. She screamed.
Aw, poor baby. Anyway, yeah, my mom's an idiot. We already knew this already. Hopefully the cancer-free thing sticks.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see. So remember how, what was it, 2 weeks ago? When I was like, the security guy won't leave me the fuck alone and I'll kill him?
Yes.
I'll kill him dead?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm eating lunch. I think this was like Wednesday or something. I'm sitting there eating lunch in the break room, just vibing, enjoying my time not being on the floor. And the security guy walks up to me and he's like, "Hey, why are there a bunch of bags in the pickup room? You know, like those are supposed to be in lockers." And
Can I
I'm
interrupt you just for 1 second?
I'm on lunch. Oh yeah, interrupt me. Go ahead.
You said enjoying the time you're not on the floor, and I realize now that you meant like the floor of the store, like walking around doing things.
But you imagined me floating there
I thought
for
you
a
were
second.
just lying on the ground, and you were
No.
like, "Finally, I can stop and sit in a chair."
No.
All right,
You
but
silly little
that
idiot.
does sound like me.
Sorry, go on.
Yes, the cold tile.
Exactly, it feels good on the back.
Tasty. Anyway,
You said lying. I thought you said flying.
so he's walking up to me like, "Why are there so many bags in the pickup room? You know, we're not supposed to have personal bags in there. They should all have lockers, yada, yada, yada." I'm like, "Hey, I'm on lunch." Like, "Oh, well." And I'm like, "Also, I'm not the manager. Talk to Shay." And I put my headphones in and I just turn away from him. And I'm sure he said something else, because after that, for the next 2 days, I had the other security guy, like, following me and glaring at me.
"Oh my
For
god!"
basically the entire shift. And I'm like, "Motherfucker, like, alright, if you want to ask me out, do it, otherwise, leave me alone." And he's like, "Bleh." And they're like, oh, all it took was being slightly, like, oh, okay. Alright. I'm glad homophobia made you leave me alone. That's beautiful. Thank you.
Right?
Can't believe you're one of those homosexuals.
Damn, how many are in there?
Like 3.
Like, at least...
Yeah, just a
Damn,
clown
I
car.
hate that we have the same brain
That was a
cell.
consensus, so it's just true now.
I have a,
You'll get there.
No, I'm trying to decide, because it's not a Metty's Nightmare Kitchen, it's just a Metty's Kitchen to throw you all off.
Okay.
I made us, me and Carl, that is,
Hmm.
a nice little treat.
Okay.
It is incredibly alcoholic today.
Oh, it's very fucking strong.
I am
I
Kind
call
of
it
jealous.
Bird Shot.
bird shot?
Yes.
Okay.
Shot a bird to make it.
Yeah. Duck hunt.
So it is 4 shots of peanut butter whiskey,
I'm in.
4 shots of overproof rum,
Still in.
about 5 scoops of vanilla ice cream.
Oh my god. That feels like a lot.
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
And then an amount of chocolate sauce that I did not measure out.
Okay.
Chocolate sauce to taste.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And also a bunch of little chocolate chips. And I threw it all in the blender with some ice
I was
Uh-huh.
wondering what all those
up
chunks
to the
were.
line. The chocolate chip.
I could feel them at the bottom. I was like, what the fuck is that? Ice cream doesn't have chunks like this.
It could.
Chocolate
Cookie dough.
chip. And I made us a nice little frozen treat. That
Should've
is
thrown-
way too alcoholic.
I would
Very
take
thrown
an
some-
alcoholic frozen treat.
Should have thrown some titty milk in there.
God, imagine.
Should have thrown some titty milk in.
See, when you said that you made a drink and then you immediately started talking about titty milk, I was like, oh no.
No. So this is not a Metty's Nightmare Kitchen. But who knows about next week?
Yeah, so
we'll
next
decide.
week you're putting titty milk in the alcohol.
Yes.
Well, sorry, Carl.
So
I'm
Bird Shot
ready.
was good. We'll find out what I do next week.
I'm ready and waiting. Open arms and mouth and tongue.
Hell yeah.
So is it called bird shot because it looks like bird shit?
No.
No.
Oh,
It's because the peanut butter whiskey is bird dog whiskey.
okay.
Came with little shotgun shell shot glasses.
Yeah,
That's
they're really cool.
kind of cool, actually.
I was gonna buy some gin and make
A shot gin.
I was gonna buy gin and make like regular martinis
Uh-huh.
because I haven't made a martini in a hot minute, and I was just like in the mood for it when I was in the liquor store, and then I saw the bird dog whiskey with the little shot glasses, and I'm like, it's cheaper than the gin that I want, and it's got 2 little shot glasses in the shape of shotgun shells.
That's fair.
Damn, I gotta.
I
I
think
could
this was
make
a good
something nice
decision.
with this,
And you did.
and I did.
This is good. Is that your week, Metty?
Yeah, that's my entire week pretty much.
Hell yeah. You guys want some
Oh,
questions?
right, wait, hang
Oh,
on.
nice.
All right. Well, fuck me.
Hey, if
Yeah.
y'all want to buy one of these 2 Darkrai boxes,
What?
Yeah, we have some Darkrai Pokemon card boxes for sale.
Why?
Because Metty bought them.
Because I got them at a discount that I am passing on to the consumer.
Okay.
I am being a scalper for the first time in my goddamn life.
Well, gotta do what you gotta do.
I will say, it's pretty worth it. I pulled a full art Charizard V.
Oh shit.
That is worth $40.
Let's go.
So these are pretty fucking loaded, actually.
Didn't you also get like a Sylveon V out of it?
Yeah, I got a Sylveon
full art
V full
one?
art. That's
Son
like
of a
20 or
bitch.
$30.
Holy shit.
So these are fucking worth it.
You could buy a whole other box for that. It could have anything. Even another
could
full art
even-
Charizard V.
Hey, shut up. Oh,
All right, if you guys have any questions, you can send them into questions@dipships.boats. Or you can respond to the tweet put out almost every Sunday. Didn't put one out this Sunday. We have a lot of questions.
Our weeks ran long last time.
ran long this time too.
True.
Let's answer some fucking questions. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Yellow Yondello asks, while it was made for the filler arc, do you think it would be doable to introduce the whole Deckmaster mechanic as a possible feature to the actual game, or would it be too much of a hassle to get it to work?
We're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh, of course.
Yeah,
All
right.
right. So the thing is, Magic the Gathering did this.
Yeah,
Yes,
they have
they
a
did.
Yeah, but Magic
EDH
has like multiple
Planeswalkers.
formats.
Magic the Gathering has a Deckmaster format.
If I remember right, there is actually a Deckmaster format for Yu-Gi-Oh that is fan-made, because of course it's fan-made.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Community makes
remember-
most formats for Yu-Gi-Oh.
I remember back in school, we played a Deckmaster format, and it was just all like schoolyard rule based. I'm
Sounds about
honestly
right.
surprised that this hasn't been implemented yet.
Me too, honestly.
After all these years, like you could have. I feel like they had like plans to do it, like the whole extra monster slot thing. That totally could have just been all Deckmaster based.
Could have been.
Yeah.
And it still can. There's still hope.
Still hope.
Hopefully, when Rush is it Rush?
It's
Sevens,
Rush.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rush. When hopefully, whenever that's done, because it seems like Konami has no plans of bringing Rush over to the TCG, because Rush has been out for I want to say several years at this point, and not one card has
almost
come over
3
here.
years, I
Yeah,
think.
not one card has come out over here, which sucks because, well, it sucks and it doesn't suck. One, it doesn't suck because fuck Rush Duels. I just personally not a fan. It sucks on the other hand because Rush Duel art is actually fantastic.
Yeah, the art is crazy.
If you actually look at the cards, they're like legitimately fantastic. They reprinted a bunch of old cards into the Rush format, and they look incredible.
right. Here's
It's
the
just,
thing.
you know, the whole playing it.
I want a dual guitar.
Yes, I know you want your dual guitar.
We know, Metty.
It probably exists in Japan.
Yes, probably.
Hirameshi Trev asks if you could fuse any 2 Pokemon of your choosing, regardless of type, size, evolution, etc., what would you pick? They've included a picture.
I'm ready.
Let me see if I can get the picture good enough here. Here it is. It is Starbucks.
Starbucks.
Alright, that's pretty good.
I actually have 2 pictures saved of ones that I would really like, that I've had saved for a long time.
Damn, you're just
Kinda
ready for this
terrifying,
one.
actually.
One of them is a Frostlass and Raichu fusion.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, I don't like that.
Aw.
Actually.
What do you mean? I love it. It looks really fucking cool.
I hate that. Like, I get that the ears are supposed to be hands, but they're not hands, and they're just ears, but they look like hands, and it makes me feel weird. I don't like it.
It looks like one of the fossil Pokemon from Sword and Shield.
It kind of looks
Kind
like
of.
a Digimon, which is high praise.
The second one's
Actually,
probably
yeah,
more
it
up
does.
your. Second one's probably more up your alley.
Let's see it.
It is a fusion of Coughing and Duskull, or Dusclops rather.
Ooh, that's also
hell
rad.
yeah! Fuck yeah! That looks awesome. I
This
love
is
that.
fucking rad.
Ew, it's farting out of its tail.
Well, yeah. Where else are you gonna fart from?
Yeah, really.
Give me Gengar and Golurk. Just combine my 2 favorites into one, and just have it be Golurk shaped, but like it's just all Gengar. And instead of like the little top bit being the head, its entire body is just the face with the Golurk arms and legs. That's it.
That does sound pretty cool.
Pretty good.
I still have a limited Pokemon knowledge, so I'll be taking from what I remember. I would like to have Quilava. That's my boy. That's my favorite Pokemon. I would like to fuse it with a Ninetales, because then he'd be even fuzzier.
That'd be really cool.
And there'd be like 9 tails that aren't always fire but could be, and he'd
Alright,
be
Nick,
so
hear me
fucking good as a pillow.
Hear me out, Nick.
Yeah, what's up?
As a pillow?
Shiny
Yeah.
Ninetales.
He'd be even bigger. Shiny Ninetales?
Yeah.
What color is that again?
It's
like
like a blackish
purple-gray, yeah.
Ooh.
It's really nice. And also, I think it has blue fire, which would be even cooler.
Hell yeah, let's do that then. Quilava and Shiny Ninetales.
Metty.
Alright. So I also have an answer for this.
Yeah.
It's Maneater Bug.
Damn, he got me. He got me, damn. No,
So what? Durant and fucking oh god.
What's that pincery Pokemon from
Trapping.
No, from Gen 2, I think.
The what?
It's got like a oval mouth with a lot of teeth and the horns.
Oval mouth, teeth, and horns.
It's a bug type. It's a
talking
bug
about?
type. No, I don't know,
Pinsir?
man.
From G1?
No, is it Pinsir? No, it can't be Pinsir from G1. I'm gonna Google some shit. You go.
Either that or Trapinch.
Anyway,
I gotta learn.
we actually have somewhat of an example of this if Carl is willing to go grab it off the shelf. Snorlax and Golurk.
Shit.
Oh, yeah. PM Metty combined one. I'll take a picture of it.
Metty, I have terrible news. It
What?
was Pinsir from G1.
I knew it.
I
son of a
thought
bitch.
they were G2. Oh my god.
It's funny.
Like, in order to make, like, actual Maneater Bug into Pokemon, like, you would have to fuse, Florantis.
There he is.
Oh.
Metty stuck one of my small Snorlax plushes right into the...
stuck a Snorlax plush into a Kamen Rider toy because I was like, I wonder if this will fit, and it did, and his head is perfectly out there.
Holy
and
shit.
I'm like, he's become so strong, my son.
He is tired of sleeping.
I love it.
He is awake.
No, this is him still asleep, but him still needing to do shit, so he just puts the mech on
Yeah.
autopilot.
The robot armor is like going to the grocery store
I would love that.
while he's napping.
Wobkey asks, howdy, DipShips.
Hey.
Wobkey
Hello.
here. If you could upgrade a single part of your body to near invaluability, I guess I mean invulnerability,
Oh.
and or max
Dick.
efficiency, what part would it be? Bonus
Spine.
question. Bonus question, what would its additional special ability or perk be? Example, you max upgrade your eye so you can have perma 20/20 vision, but it can also shoot lasers.
I'll take it.
We all know PM
So-
would want spine, so...
Yeah, I'll
Damn.
pick my spine as
That is fair, I
like a
guess.
bonus ability. Do you remember that one villain from Power Rangers who like pulled a bone out of his knee and it was just a blade?
Yeah, I remember Kimimaru.
Continue,
Okay, sure,
please.
let's go with that. Yeah, I would want to do that. Like I like one like fucking disc would pop out of my back, I'd pull it out and it'd be a weapon.
That's pretty cool. I want to say either arms or legs. I'm probably going to say legs.
That's
Have like jet boosters.
fair.
Have my knee open to be a cannon.
Hell yeah. This is hard.
If I'm not gonna say my spine, I'll say my teeth, and it'll be just like Arlong's
fair.
power, where it just pull my whole jaw of fucking teeth out, and they grow back instantly, and then I can
Yeah,
like
that's really
throw them
good.
at people.
Oh my god.
All right, but hear me
Mhm.
out.
Yep.
Shotgun arms.
Shotgun arms are cool.
Be Metabee.
I see you've also watched Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
Actually, no, not yet.
It's good.
Same.
I know it's really good, but no, not yet.
I know this was the example given, but I have a lot of eye problems. So I think I would actually take 20/20 vision forever. And yeah, fuck it. Give me some lasers.
Hell yeah.
You know, the thing they never talk about with X-ray vision, because anytime you see X-ray vision, it's like, oh, I see through the wall and I see regular
Yeah,
people.
you're
No, you'd
radiating
see
the
like
shit out of
fucking
them.
bones.
Yeah. Well, maybe you could control the levels, you know?
Yeah, but like you wouldn't be able to see anything sexy. You'd be like seeing bones and skin and stuff. Like
Well, no, Nick means that you control how
yeah,
intense
like you
its
could flip
effects are.
between layers, basically.
it's not X-ray.
And it could be. If it's a powered up X-ray vision that you just control.
Well, it's,
I wouldn't mind upgraded eyes.
that's like that's like
I-
Z fighting vision.
What
That
about
is
your eyes?
texture hacking.
And I can do that and have X-ray vision.
What about your eyes, PM?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind having upgraded eyes either. I'd like to wake up and not wait like 20 minutes for me to gain vision.
Mood.
Let's see. Wob asks, my question is, what food chain would you wish to have a flawless experience with every time you went there to eat?
Ooh.
This would mean things like never having undercooked food, having fast delivery, The restaurant has never been in the spotlight for being incredibly racist or prejudicial to minorities. The establishment's always clean, and a big one, not having to have the shits or pukes for days.
Hell yeah.
All right, well, I have, there does exist a place like this.
Mm-hmm.
Taco Bell.
Only in New Jersey.
Are you going to talk
yes,
about,
Wawa.
Wawa.
Yep. Well, I went to a Wawa in
The
Pennsylvania.
promised land.
I love you, Wawa.
Wawas are, like, if 7-Eleven was clean and had a deli counter.
I've been in
miss
one
Wawa.
once, and you are correct.
I would say Taco Bell.
I'd like it if Taco Bell never fucked up an order.
That's fair. I'm going to go with Wendy's.
That's also fair.
I've never had a problem with Wendy's.
I've had a couple. Never really bad, but like if every experience could just be perfect.
My current problem with Wendy's is that their app doesn't have good enough deals.
You know what? I went to Taco Bell the other day. They gave me a free burrito. Didn't even ask for it.
Was it a good burrito?
It was meant to be in someone else's order, I'm pretty sure. But it's
Probably.
mine now.
God, I wish Burger King would stop, like I order stuff from them, and then I get, like, maybe 2/3 of it, if
That's
I'm
fair.
lucky,
Yeah.
whenever I order a lot.
What about you, Pum?
Popeyes. I would
You
like
know-
to have chicken not so entirely sharp and then have to deal with sharp shits afterward.
I really thought you were going to just drop some Canadian chain we've never heard of, but Popeyes we know.
we pretty much, like, what do
A
I
lot of
have
the
that
chain
you
restaurants
don't?
are
Like,
shared, to be honest.
we
Here's
have
the thing.
fucking Harvey's,
You
while
have,
you have Hardee's,
Yeah.
Wait, no, I got a
Tim
thing.
Hortons.
Man, I wish
I think it's just
Chick-fil-A
Tim's,
weren't
yeah.
so terrible as both a restaurant and a organization.
Oh, so you're choosing to, like, pick for the good of humanity instead of to
Like-
have good sandwiches.
Like, I wish Chick-fil-A both had good food and also wasn't the worst homophobic, like,
Yeah.
wants gay people to die and actively, like, gives
Yeah.
money to South America to hunt gay people for sport.
I think Wendy's gotten some heat for some donations recently, too, so we can throw that in there with their orders.
All right. Daito asks, who would you choose, both real or fictional, to fight this? And they've posted a video of a man holding up the biggest fucking rat I've seen in my goddamn life.
Yes.
Wha-
What?
I believe
Wait.
I've seen this.
So we need to pick a character to fight this rat. Not win, but fight.
Look at that lad! He's so fucking huge!
He's fucking massive.
He's
I
just
want-
vibing too, like he's held and he's like, I could kill this human if I wanted.
I
Yeah.
want everyone's favorite real and fictional character to fight the, or not even fight, to just like meet it. Steve Irwin.
Ooh, that's a good one.
This is a beaut right here. Look at this big son of a bitch. Give a little kiss on the
For
head.
very similar reasons, Gordon Ramsay.
I don't think he'd be happy to
This
see
rat's fucking uncooked!
Yeah, I would just like to see his reaction to seeing a rat
it.
this
Bloody
big.
hell. The hell they feeding you?
Exactly. And then the rat, like, punches him in the tits and runs away. For a fictional character, Stuart Little.
Damn, you stole my answer.
The smallest rat versus the biggest rat.
Okay, fictional, I'll say... Oh god, I forget which is which. Tom and Jerry. Which one's the mouse?
Jerry
Tom's
is
cat,
the
Jerry's
mouse.
the mouse.
Okay, I'll
'Cause Tom
Jerry.
Yes.
Jerry for fictional. Real, cheese.
Yeah, that's really good.
Alright, so,
This came out of the egg she laid.
Actually, no, I'm sorry. I take it back. Eminem. So he can try to chuck that bitch.
I'm sorry, what? Cheese, what?
Whoa, rat be upon ye.
I'm sorry, what?
Metty, what's your answer?
I'm sorry, what?
Metty, what's your answer?
When did cheese lay an egg? Anyway,
PM's urinal.
That was fair.
damn the deep lore. Alright, so, you know what? I will go with this in a similar vein of, Stuart Little.
Mhm.
I say I want, Speedy Gonzalez to try to fight this rat.
I don't know why I
Oh,
thought you were
yeah.
going to say Garfield.
Oh no, wait, you
No,
can't pick him.
Garfield
He's
will die.
canceled.
Garfield is cancelled?
Thank
No,
God.
Speedy.
Oh,
Is he? I mean,
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense.
Well, okay. The white man canceled him.
yeah. The people who they're like, Speedy's making fun of, they love Speedy.
I always
Yeah.
loved Speedy. I never had an issue with Speedy.
Uh,
and then the white man came in and went, oh no, he's problematic.
Listen, there's no
Alright.
problem with Speedy, I would say. I would say the problem was with his cousin Slow-Mo.
Yeah,
Slow-mo was a
That I
problem.
agree.
yeah,
Yeah.
where he's like, hello, senor. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a problem.
Problem with him. Speedy's fine.
And as for real person, I have two that come to mind. but that rat is bigger than Dylan. So...
I fucking knew you were gonna say Dylan somehow.
I think Tonya and that rat would be a fair fight.
That's fair.
Yeah, actually, I agree.
You know, I think she's scrappy enough to stand a chance.
Oh boy, this is an older one. Lalo asks, in the spirit of Spooky Month, do you have any...
Is this Spooky Month?
Do you have any irrational fears? I had a ceiling fan drop on top of my bed and almost hit me. Ever since, I can't stand or sit below swinging ceiling fans.
I need to be real with
That's
you.
That's not irrational. That's a pretty real fear.
That's for you.
That
is not
irrational.
irrational.
That's not irrational at all. Yeah.
If it happened once, it's a fully irrational fear.
Congratulations, you are fucking valid.
Holy shit.
I think we've talked about irrational fears before.
Yeah, I got a lot.
One that comes to mind instantly is I don't stand above any like sewer grate or any sort of grate on the street, because once when I was like fucking, I don't know, 10, during wintertime, I saw somebody slip on a sewer grate, land on top of the sewer grate, and go through the sewer grate.
Holy shit.
That's funny. Shit.
Was that fucking Paper Mario himself?
I hope they're okay.
I don't know. I remember crying for the person and a lot of ambulances.
God.
Oh, Lord. Anyway.
On this episode, PM watched a man die.
Yeah, holy shit. You just admitted that out loud.
It's not the first time.
Wow.
I mean, same.
Yeah, it's fair. I've made it happen a couple times.
Well.
What was your answer, Nick?
I don't like when things are, like, unnaturally quiet. This is in both real life and in, like, movies. Like, in real life, I live in the suburbs, so it's always kind of quiet here, but there is, like, animal noise and shit like that. Plus I have tinnitus, so, you know, there's always usually some sound.
If you're, like, out by woods and stuff, it's probably better for you to have it be quiet so you can tell when the not deer are around.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's very unsettling.
And we don't bring up the not deer
when there's just no
talking
sound
about
at all.
them makes them appear.
Yeah,
you know this, right? Like,
well, we live like really close to the woods, actually. Like
if next week we go to record and Nick's like cold, hungry, cold, hungry, you know what fucking happened. Anyway, scared of bees.
I don't know if that's irrational.
Pretty irrational. Bees are harmless.
No, all of my irrational fears are rational, but they're like fears that like my brain knows that I'm like, I could fucking destroy this. Like,
I could punch a bee.
This is not a fear, but I'm scared of it.
That's fair.
You know,
I've talked about my irrational fears before. I feel I have a fear of zombies coming out of the ground.
Oh, you just got to do the One Piece thing like Luffy did and shove them back in the grave.
Back in.
Yeah,
an old man with a scar.
Dead people live down there. Oh no.
That and that Olette from Kingdom Hearts is gonna bust out of my closet and steal the brown sugar in my house.
Yes, the oldest fear.
Do you have like irrational things that you catch yourself doing like on a day-to-day basis?
I mean, I'm incredibly mentally ill, so yes.
Damn the way you said that.
I didn't.
Holy shit. Oh,
I mean, I was just gonna say, if I ever like need to like hawk a loogie or spit, and I do it in front of a church, I say sorry. that was my thing, and like, okay,
great.
No, you got me, Chief. I'm
I'm
sorry.
incredibly mentally ill, so yeah.
Sometimes if I touch something, I have to touch it again after a couple minutes. I feel compelled. I have to touch it for a little while longer and then put it back down. I think that's just OCD,
that's
though.
a big one.
Yeah, that's fair. You can do it.
Shut up. I'll kill you. I'll kill you dead.
I'm giving you support. What the fuck?
I honestly can't think of one now because you said that. How fucking dare you?
Oh, you said bees.
I'm so sorry. No, this was about PM asking about irrational actions.
That is kind of a rational thing for me because I was attacked by a swarm of bees when I was a child.
Oh, don't fucking get covered in honey.
From a place.
Fucking Pooh Bear looking ass.
No.
Just stop being made of sugar because you're so sweet.
Oh, thank you.
Pussy.
Oh.
I'm irrationally afraid of people giving me $1,000. Please, no one do this. I'll scream. Anyway.
Simply Xana asks, this is probably going to be the last one.
Okay.
What uncommon room would you add to your boat? Example of common one, theater room or pool room.
So those are common examples?
Seems like, yeah.
Okay.
What the fuck kind of boat do you have, and can I have it?
Well,
Same.
like, I'm assuming
Can we
it's like
hang
a
out on your
fucking-
boat, please, Xana?
Like a mega yacht.
I promise I won't code Lyoko you. Can we...
Well, I guess they mean like cruise lines will have those sorts of
Yeah,
things.
yeah. I don't know how common these are. I've never been on a cruise. I would take a bowling alley.
Well, y'all
I
is
wouldn't.
good.
I used to work at one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Me
And you
too.
made a fucking bank.
I did. Oh, Lord. I
Give
missed
me,
that money. I do not miss the job.
Give me an ice rink. Not
Oh, that's
so
cool
I can
too,
like
actually.
skate, so I can watch other people skate because I refuse to skate.
Ah, yes. A hockey match. I forgot you were Canadian.
I fucking despise skating. I fucking hate it. The first time I ever went skating, my feet were the biggest in class. So the one pair of skates that they had that they could give me did not have ankle support.
Oh my
I
god.
ruined my ankles that day. I could not walk properly for 2 weeks after I went
Holy
skating.
shit.
I feel like arcade might be too common, but
That's what I kind of feel about bowling alley too, but like, I don't know anything about cruises.
arcade or like candy room.
All right, so listen.
And there's a bar.
A
They
gun
all have
range.
bars.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, that's
Let me
Gun
shoot a
range
hole
would
in
be-
the gun in the
Actually,
boat.
no. Like, as long as it was above the waterline, that'd be decently safe.
What's that? Sorry.
A gun, range?
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's true.
Uh,
Well, no, isn't there like real life, bullet drop?
I'll drop you
Yeah?
a bullet.
well,
It-
no.
it
all right,
doesn't
so
matter
you'd have
if-
concrete barricades at the end of the room. It's a whole thing. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Also, you don't need to worry about pressure if you're above water. It's fine.
Yes. Damn, I had a good answer, and then it just got fucking wiped from my mind by having to explain this shit. Right, okay.
Sorry.
So, now, this is gonna sound weird because I no longer smoke.
Sure.
Smoking
But,
lounge.
Certain cigar shops, have rooms where basically just you and the owner can sit and smoke cigars for, like, forever.
So you just want a hookah lounge?
Kinda pretty much, yeah. I would like a smoking room, but not for cigarettes.
I guess that's fair.
But for, like, not tobacco. For other things that are not tobacco.
Ah, Puff Puff Pass, the mighty flower.
Yes.
Great green
Flower?
wonder.
I have never heard
Just
that
so you
one.
know, if that room exists, I'm setting up a bed in there.
Precisely.
That is my room,
We-
and you
we
are
shall
not
call it-
invited.
We shall call it the hot box. What do you
That's-
mean I'm not invited?
That's pretty good.
I was the one who came up with the idea!
Yeah, but I claimed it.
Huh?
It's mine now.
He's got you there.
Got him.
I'm gonna
Fucking
eject
idiot.
that room from the side of the boat and buy a new one.
It's in the center of the boat. What the fuck?
Hey, talking about boats. Hey, you guys want to hear a fact about boats?
Yeah.
No, I'm
Oh.
mad now.
Too fucking bad, asshole. Let me tell you all about Sam B.
Sure.
Sambi?
The
Is
USS
that
Voodoo,
Dead
yo,
Island
voodoo.
character?
What?
The
Voodoo,
USS Samuel B. Roberts,
Ah,
affectionately
okay.
called the Sammy B, is
Aw.
the deepest shipwreck ever found
Oh.
with ties to the Pacific Northwest.
Oh.
See,
I
it
thought
was a
this was
small
gonna be
World
a
War
good
II
story.
destroyer escort sunk during an epic battle in the Philippines 78 years ago.
Jesus Christ.
Seems fitting to
Oh,
crew the
I
ships.
was there.
You were.
Ah,
You were right on the shore.
30-07.
You were watching. Let's see. It was affectionately called the Sammy B. Ship's only captain was a junior officer in the Navy Reserve from Tacoma, whose love of the Navy at a young age set the stage for 30 years of service.
when he was a boy,
When did the shit
he
fucking
wanted
sink?
to play.
Earlier this year, ocean explorer Victor Vescovo went in search of the Roberts' final resting place in the Philippines, 22,621 feet below the surface.
Oh my god.
He and his team found 306 feet of mangled metal. It was the deepest shipwreck discovered in history.
Deeper than the Titanic?
Can you
Deeper than the Titanic.
can you repeat his name again?
Victor Vescovo?
God, that's a cool name.
Oh, damn it is.
It's a pretty good name.
Especially
It's
for like
also one of the.
a salvage diver.
It's also one of those fucking Stan Lee names.
It is.
That guy's gonna find like superpowers down at the bottom of the ocean one day.
Let's see how it sunk. The morning of October 25th, a small group of U.S. ships found themselves under surprise attack by the center force of the Japanese Navy. Force of nearly twice the ships, and those were bigger, faster, and had superior firepower. One battleship Yamato was the largest ever built and weighed more than all U.S. ships in the battle combined.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. An now declassified action report tells the story. The U.S. ships could not outrun the fleet, so they turned and fought, charging the enemy for miles as they dodged incoming shells to get within torpedo range. After scoring a hit, the Roberts went toe-to-toe with two larger ships at closer range, damaging both before taking multiple hits that tore the ship's hull wide open.
God damn.
At 9:10 a.m., the call was made to abandon ship. Less than an hour later, the ship sank, going down in history as the destroyer escorter that fought like a battleship. That's fucking wild.
Yeah, that's really rad. Holy shit.
That is the equivalent of like, you know the post, like, I'm just a little guy. It's like if that little guy whose birthday it is actually fought back and knocked out like two guys.
Yeah.
Or at least fucked them up a bit.
Like, he still went down, but goddamn, he got some hits in.
You know,
Goddamn, he hit him good though.
we learned indeed who does the voodoo bitch.
Yeah.
All right, well, that was the episode. Thank you all for listening and enjoying it. Remember that you can support us.
That's an assumption right there.
Damn.
A correct assumption.
Right, team?
Right?
Yeah. Sell the product, Metty.
That's consensus.
The person listening is like sweating right now.
If you would like to support us directly, you can do so by going to patreon.com/dipshipspod. But if you cannot afford to give us at least $1 a month or so, remember that podcasts sink or swim based on word of mouth. You just spread it around to anyone you think would like it.
Yeah, if you know anybody that leaves food in urinals, I shouldn't say
Why?
that. I should be nice.
Run this back.
Share this podcast with them.
There you go.
And
if
then
you know
perhaps
anyone
give
who
them
could fight this rat,
Don't forget
share this podcast.
Don't forget that we have merch. You can go to, what the hell's the goddamn link? It's streamlabs.com/something.
/ the Calamity Carl or just Calamity Carl /merch.
I believe so. Let me get the full fucking link.
I'm on the
Nick
merch.
is on the shirt.
Yeah, I'm on the merch.
Nick's there. Isn't that crazy?
I saw that after recording last time.
Yeah,
You know what else is crazy?
Hmm.
The intro to our podcast, at least the video version, isn't edited to have Nick in it.
Not yet.
Not yet.
That is streamlabs.com/thecalamitycarl/merch. You'll see it on the screen if you're watching on YouTube.
Look at that. I'm so smart.
and if
I
you're
remember that
listening,
shit.
well, type
There's
it in.
links.
You better be taking notes.
There's links that should be there
There
because
will be
iTunes
a
put them there.
quiz. Episode 100 special, the quiz.
Don't forget to watch new episodes of DipShips. One came out the day before this one did.
Hey,
cool.
congratulations, Carl. You beat the streak. About fucking time, you
I knew
fucking
that all
loser.
my-
About
You
fucking
goddamn
time.
pathetic
I
piece of
tried
garbage.
so fucking hard, alright?
I knew that all
I
my
just won a
senior
good amount of
comments-
those weeks.
Every single time.
It's not my fault that you're just a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh protagonist.
Right?
I really love that I can't plan for the heart of the cards.
It's crazy. This man is running decks that are over 40 cards and hard drawing the one of Harpies to win game 2 weeks in a row.
All right, Carl, you need to understand this. I believe I told you this in a later episode, but it doesn't matter from here on out. I could lose every single episode from here on out until the end of the series. You can never take away the fact that you lost to the shittiest Amazonist deck to ever fucking exist. You lost to an Amazonist deck that doesn't play Rhoda.
I lost to an Amazonist deck that harpied all of my cards away, and then I got garbage cards that I couldn't fucking use after.
Oh my god.
And I will hold that over
And
your
you
head
got
until the end of time. Until
everything.
Kingdom Come.
Yeah, alright, whatever, bud.
And boy, am I coming.
Yeah, you sure fucking are, asshole. I think that's everything for the podcast. Don't forget to watch Mill Mike Master Saga. Don't forget to listen to Mill Mike. Don't forget, I don't know what else there is. Just don't forget
if you're
things.
subscribed to the Patreon, the first episode of PM vs. Zeus
yeah.
is up on Patreon.
Yeah,
Zeus.
we're watching Mazinger Edition Z, The Impact, or whatever the fuck its full title is.
Yes,
Zeus.
you got it exactly.
You can go watch that, and it's it's fucking wild. Let me tell you that.
It is kind of insane.
A crazy fucking episode. Thank you all for listening, and we'll see you all on the Nautical Mile.
Toodles.
Bye.
Have a good. Or don't, I'm not sure.
Have a good what?
Yes.
Day, hour, week, year?
Yes.
Alright, fair enough. Oh shit.